What up, world? It's Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Yes, sir. We are back for another exciting episode of Cigar Chats with Mac, featuring Ree. You know, the birthday girl. We are prepping up for Ree's birthday.
You
Hey,
know.
I want everybody that rock with me to send her nothing less than $10. God damn it. I know all you grown motherfuckers got at least 10 piece. At least minimum. Hey man, God, seriously, y'all, hey man, bless Ree Cash App. Show your appreciation for all the great things, man, that she do and she say. I know she's a blessing to everybody's life. Show some love. Ree, how has the week been for you?
My
Good
week
news
is
what I hear.
good. It's been good. So, like I was telling you before, I got approved for my time off this week. Yay! Yeah. So, I'm deciding, because I'm off tomorrow, what I'm going to do. So, I'm like excited about that. But my week was good. It went by fast. Except today. Today was dragging, but I wanted to get up early. I wanted to be VTO. It was dragging. It was no calls. And it was just dragging. I'm like, I want to get off. So, yeah. How was your week?
Week was amazing. Had another great table read. Getting ready. We're getting closer and closer to filming this film. I can't really say the name of it, but we're still filming it. We're getting close to it. Really, really good. I love it because it's about men's mental health.
Okay.
And it's a story of a young man that committed suicide because he didn't feel loved or heard. And I get the honor of playing the pastor presiding over that funeral, and it's just heartfelt. It's deep, really deep, man.
Okay, I'm here for it though. So I can't
So
wait to know.
that great week. Overall, hey, great. I appreciate all the people that's been rocking with the reels, the shorts on TikTok, and fuck with me and Ree on TikTok. Fuck with us on Instagram. All right, all the people that love it, I love y'all. And all the people that don't hate it, goddamn it, I hope you get hit in the kneecaps. I'm just, I'm just fucking with y'all. If you don't like it, you know, hey, whether you do or you don't, I don't give a damn. I appreciate everybody that fuck with us though. Listen, y'all, we got a dope show today. We got a topic, but we got a lot of things to get into before we get to the main cuisine. Topic is 50 the new 30 for mom? We're gonna be talking about older women choosing to have children in their 40s and beyond. We got that noise again. Is that me or is that Ree? Is that let me see. Let me pull Ree off the stage. That's Ree. Okay, let me see if I can bring her back. Maybe it'll come back. Let's see if that. Yeah, Ree, you know we gotta do that off the on thing again. I'll tell jokes till Ree come back. Yeah. But yeah, y'all. So today's topic is gonna be good. More or less, we're gonna be talking about, just a lot of women are as they get older. Now, this more so now than ever, are wanting to start families. I think there's pros to it, and I think there's cons to it. But there's pros and cons to anything. Versus you having family, having kids in your 20s. There's pros and there's cons. So this depends on the person. So we'll get into that. But we got some current affairs, some good news, unfortunate news, all of it. We're gonna bring you up to speed on it shortly, man. But as far as you guys go, please tell me how has the week been for you guys? Looking forward to hearing about that, man. I want to know how the week has been for y'all. Let me see here. We have a few. Let me get some information up. I don't know about y'all, man, but this Georgia weather has been gloomy, like for real. The Georgia weather has been. It was sunny, then it stopped being sunny. So I don't know. I don't know. It was just weird. So hopefully I'll be happy when yeah, I think we still got that little thing. I don't know what that is, Rick. Not sure what that is. That's all right.
What's up?
While that noise,
I don't hear it anymore.
you don't hear it no more?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about a few things. Well, let's see here. A couple things I want to touch on. Where is this one at? Where is this one at? Where is this one at? It says there's a study that says 68% of divorcing couples cite loss of physical intimacy as a top reason for separation. It says it's not about grand gestures, it's about presence, a soft touch, undivided attention, or simply asking, "How was your day?" When those small acts of love disappear, so does the connection. 68% of divorcing couples cite loss of physical intimacy as a leading cause of separation. Psychologists call it emotional erosion, when daily neglect slowly replaces love with distance. And philosopher Alain de Botton said, "Love is not just a feeling; it's a skill." Um, yeah, I mean, I think that if you lost intimacy, you probably would never really attracted to that person. For the most part. Now I understand there are certain, unless a person, like if trust was violated, and some women who like, hey, you violated my trust, you stepped out, I'm not feeling it. Okay, maybe in that situation, but that's a little bit different. This seems like from just, you know what, over a period of time, you just lost that intimacy. I don't think it was lost. I don't think it was never really there. Because if you're attracted to somebody, then you're gonna want to be intimate and touch them. And if you're attracted to them, that's primal. That don't go away. So attraction is natural. So I think it's but yeah, of course, if you're in a situation and your mate isn't touching you or you're not touching her, then what the fuck is the point of being together? That's not surprising. Ree, you've been married as well. Go ahead.
I mean, I told you this when you interviewed me about talking about sex therapy. I mean, you need sex like you need air. You need to breathe. You need to feel like you're with somebody who wants you, and you want them back. You need that energy. You need to feel like you're not wasting your time. Like, I'm here with this person. This person love me. You know, they touch on me. You gotta be touched. You just gotta be touched on. Like, I'm a physical person.
Right.
Regardless of whatever relationship I am, I'm a hugger. I'm a rubber and all that stuff like that. I love that. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't get that, that would kill me. I mean, it would, the relationship would be over. Because what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? We're just little friends. What are we doing? Because you need to be fucking me. You need to be touching me. You need to let me know that I'm beautiful. You need to know. You need to be giving me that shit because I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna let you know that you the baddest nigga out here. Nigga, ain't nobody touching you. You the finest nigga out here. God damn. Oh, I'm so lucky. I want to let you know that how lucky I am, how blessed I am. I don't see when I'm in a relationship. I don't see no other nigga but the nigga I'm with. So it's like he gonna get all of me. I might get aggravated. He gonna get all of me though. So I think that's a good study. That's a true study. It's a fact.
Yeah, and I like that, Ray. I remember you said that along when I interviewed you about you being a year ago. Yeah, over a year ago.
It's almost 2 years that I've known you. It's going on 2 years. It's going on 2 years that I've known you.
It feel like it's gonna be longer than that, Ray. I swear it do.
And I do feel longer, but I was just doing the time and this shit. I was like, you know how
that's
those are. You know how you can meet somebody and it feel like you know them forever, and you only known them for a minute. And the people that you know forever, you feel like, God, yeah.
Hey, Ree, you could have said 5 years. I would have been like, yeah, that sound about right. I ain't lying. I would have been like, yeah, that sound about right. Yeah, Ree, you right. I met you in the pandemic. Yeah, you right. I just that type of bond. Yeah. All right. Good take, Ree. Some people, oh Lord Jesus, is this true for me? I have experienced this one. Some people need chaos to feel loved. Oh shit. Psychologists call this the conflict-seeking attachment or intermittent reinforcement. For people with anxious or disorganized attachment styles, chaos becomes a way to test love, validate worth, and keep a partner emotionally engaged. Research in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology shows that people with high attachment anxiety and significantly more likely to use negative emotional triggers, arguments, jealousy, withdrawal to provoke reassurance from their partner. Philosophically, it's a paradox. They crave the comfort of love, but only trust it when it's proven through turmoil. Peace feels unfamiliar, so tension feels like passion. Healthy love doesn't need chaos to be felt, but for some, the absence of conflict feels like the absence of love until they unlearn it. Man, let me just say this. I have again, that was one of the reasons I divorced. Like, I do not like chaos. It has been so many women that I had to walk away from because honestly, they thrive in chaos. Like, really. There's some women I have had to literally cut off and some block. Like, look, I don't like drama. And if you're a woman and you thrive off of chaos, you got some insecurities. Because should nobody have to fucking climb no mountain and swim no goddamn deep sea to prove how much they love your ass? Like, go talk to somebody. Get you some help. And don't go talk to Chat GPT. Go talk to, like I told your ass last week, go find somebody that know your monkey ass and go find out why you need reassurance like that. Because again, a relationship is not designed to reinsure and make you feel better about the shit that happened 15, 10, 20, whatever, how many ever years ago. If you got daddy issues, go work that shit out. You got mama issues as a dude, go work that shit out. Or a woman, go work it out. So no, that is a real thing. And it's a lot of people, men and women. I'm not gonna just put that on women. That's people, not gender non-specific that thrive in chaos. And if you one of them people, I do not, go get you some help. Cause ain't no relationship supposed to fucking validate you and make you feel okay inside. That's a fucking job. You want somebody to love you. Now I gotta go and climb another mountain tomorrow to show you. Man, fuck you. Go ahead, Ree.
I mean, people who thrive off of drama, I really feel bad for their childhoods, what they saw growing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you see growing up that you think this is okay? I hate drama. I don't like that. I don't like arguing. I don't like none of that shit. So if it's coming my way, I block that shit quickly. I let a nigga go quick. Like, I'm not feeling this. It's not me. Ooh, scared. No. I watch people. I watch their moves and stuff. That is a psychological problem. You got a fucking problem, my nigga. Like, if you getting like emotional and you just so quickly over nothing, and you want to. I remember when I was younger, I was like, I had a thing for New York niggas, but it was so loud and they was so extra. I used to talk to this guy named Joe from New York. And he was like, I fucking called you today. Why the fuck did you answer the phone?
Them niggas is extra in New York.
I was in school. I'm sorry. I called you when I got home from school. I was about to stay because goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know. I'm like, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, so I was like, oh no, I can't do that shit. That shit was so funny though, because I was young. So when I got grown up and shit, I'm like, that ain't for me. No.
That ain't for you, Ree.
All that yelling and shit. What the fuck are you answering the phone?
But Ree, in fairness to New Yorkers, that's how they talk. That the women loud, the women like that. Yeah, yo, where the fuck you at though? You know what I'm saying? Yo, mom, chill.
I can't deal with that shit too much for me.
Hey, Ree, it's too much for me. I'm like, baby, you got to bring that down. You think you fucking playing me or something? Nah, baby, goddamn. I was taking a shit. I'm sorry. What? You know what I mean? I need to see that. No, you don't, ma. Bye. So it's them New Yorkers is just like, but they understand that shit. So I can't go too hard on the guys because the women, that's how they communicate too. They be gangsters, they be hardcore. And
I can't do it. Sorry, I just can't.
Yeah,
I like a calm type of dude. Like that's why I like Midwest. I know I have a thing for Detroit, Chicago, and St. Louis.
Hey.
It's different. Y'all are like some real gangster ass niggas. Like y'all come off more cool and calm.
Move, niggas. Come on, Reed.
Shit. And they teach you some little shit too. Teach you some shit. I'm gonna have my little notebook out. Yeah, go ahead and go on. What else happened? Yeah. So I learned a lot from that brand. My ex-husband was from Detroit, and he was the coolest nigga I ever met. He was cool as shit. That's what I like. He was 12 years older than me, and I learned a lot from him. He was just so cool, and I like a cool. Like I said, we had no arguments for real. Like we didn't have no arguments. We had a cool ass relationship. That shit was cool, and that's what I like. I wanted to be cool, copacetic. We be on one accord. We talk to each other, communicate. If we got an issue, we deal with that shit and squash that shit and move the fuck on. Not dwell on that shit for months and months. And it be something small, and we still have this issue. This is still our top of our issue. All right, we'll go to our therapy sessions. Like, what the fuck? We're not doing the work. If it's still an issue, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't have this type of time, my nigga. You gotta get over it. That was last week. This is a new week. Like, okay? Let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, anyway.
Midwest niggas, we the best. The Midwest is the best, baby.
I was gonna say that. All my best relationships have been from niggas from the Midwest and Texas too, because Texas. I told you about Steve Mossler. I loved him.
Yeah, I heard about old chopping screwed. I heard about him. I heard about old chopping. Hey, them Texas boys, they some players too. I fuck with Texas. I've never met Ree and Real, and I gotta give Texas some love. I mentioned this in my book. I've never met a Texas dude I didn't like. I mean, white or black. I've never met one that wasn't solid. I don't know what it is in the water with them boys. Houston, Dallas. I've never met one that I actually like. You know what? I ain't never liked. They've been solid. They've been solid. So shout out to Texas, man. They thorough down there. All right, and all y'all who need some goddamn chaos, it ain't me and Ree. All right, take your ass on with that shit. Okay. Propose or leave is not just an ultimatum, it's a test of time and trust and emotional maturity. According to a study published in the Journal of Marriage and Family, ultimatums often signal misaligned relationship goals, not manipulation. But here's the twist: when the partner giving the ultimatum is clear, calm, and emotionally regulated, it can lead to real lasting decisions, not just pressure. Psychologists say it comes down to intent versus demand. Are you communicating a need for clarity, or are you trying to force someone into readiness? Philosophically, love is a choice, not a countdown. If someone proposes just to avoid losing you, did you really win? The reality, 60% of couples who got engaged under pressure reported regrets within 2 years. But when partners had clear timelines, shared values, and open conversations, relationships satisfaction soared. Satisfaction soared. Excuse me, y'all.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck was I saying? Satisfaction soared. What the fuck was I thinking? I didn't go to school that day. They said satisfaction. But so I agree. I don't. Here's my thing. I was married under the pretense of trying to make something work, trying to, well, man, maybe I give it a try. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If it ain't right, you don't feel it. Don't do that. I don't believe in wasting somebody's time either. I have sisters, and I've, communicated to those that aren't married. Say, hey, if you allow him to get all the wife benefits without having to say I do, then he's never going to say I do. At some point, if you really want to be a wife, and you want that title, and you want to consummate it, if that's important to you, then you need to set a clear deadline, a time frame. Hey, where are we going with this? Not pressure, but hey, I really want to be a wife. Now, if you somebody say, hey, that paper don't mean anything to me, we rock out how we rock out, and keep rocking out. So, but I don't believe in ultimatums, because a woman tell me, Matt, we're going to, either marry me next week or bye. I'm gonna go with the bye. Go ahead, Ree. Close it out.
I feel like the people who are giving ultimatums, they didn't do their picking of the litter good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are dating, you start talking about shit like that. Like, you see yourself in the future dating, what's the timeline for you, And if they say, shit, I ain't never thought about it, really, I don't know. I was thinking that I was going to get married probably like in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? If I'm dating somebody, da-da-da-da-da. And he like, well, that's good. That's good for you. Okay, so 2 years go by. She's still with the same nigga. Then who already told you, he ain't really thought about it. He don't, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no big deal to him. And now she pressuring him. She's like, damn, 2 years is coming up. You ain't asking to marry you yet. And he not. Look at the nigga you chose. Y'all had a conversation in the beginning that you did not take heed to. And now this is what you got. Now you giving him an ultimatum. Fuck you and fuck the decision to get married to you. Because this is gonna be the telltale of our relationship. You pressuring me to do shit and I do it? Hell no, fuck you. It was good knowing you. We had a good time, but I got to go. You know what I'm saying? That ultimatum, that shit is dead. You got to get on the same lines with the person you're dealing with. Y'all got to have open communication about shit like that. And then you got to see how they thinking. Like, you got to be a thinker. This ain't the nigga for me. Because he ain't got marriage on his mind. He ain't even thought about it. He cool with shit. But I have a timeline, though. I have 2 years. If I'm dating you, this is what I want to do. And he's not on the same page. I can't force him to be. Because now you're forcing him. He's not doing it because he wants to. You're forcing him to do it.
That's real.
And now I'm happy. And now y'all got married. Now y'all about to get divorced 2 years later. Because y'all wasn't on one accord. Y'all have different timelines. Y'all have things about, y'all got to talk about kids. Y'all got to talk about credit. Y'all got to talk about what the fuck we going to live with. Y'all got to have all this conversation before that shit happens. You can't just do it at the 2 year timeline. Like, nigga, you ain't actually married yet. My friends and my family are going to be crazy. Like, why I ain't married yet? Mm-hmm. And we living together now. I need to be married. I need to have a ring on my finger. Like, put a ring on me, nigga. You heard Beyonce. I can't just be being with you. It's other niggas that want to fuck with me, and I'm fucking with you. So what you gonna do about it? You gonna give us me to the other niggas, or you gonna put a ring on it? And he thinking like, I guess I'm gonna fuck with her. I might as well go to Walmart, get her ring.
I'm
Go to the courthouse, you know what I'm saying? And make it do what it do, baby. No, I don't. My bottom line is I don't agree with that shit either. People don't be talking. They don't communicate. All that shit was in the beginning, and it let it lead up to the end.
I agree, Ree. You're right. You got to set expectations from the beginning, what you're looking for. And I think that that's how you avoid a lot of headache on the back end. Because ain't no point of rushing there, and you get there and you ain't addressed this shit here. Because you're gonna get there and be disappointed. We might as well work this out right now before we go any further. Because I might not be a fit for you.
That part. We not right for each other.
We not right for each other.
You cool. I still care for you, but we can't be with each other no more. It's not. We're not gonna be happy. We're not a good fit. Somebody gotta deal with that loss. Because some people they can't deal with the real shit. I'm a real person. I'm gonna put all this shit on the line. This is what the fuck I feel. Hey, I can't be with you no more. I think you're a cool person. I love you to pieces. You know what I'm saying? But this is not gonna work out for me because I have a bigger future. I have plans and goals in my future and my timeline, and you're not aligning with that because you don't know. You just said you didn't know.
You said you didn't know.
I know what the fuck I'm gonna do. So you know what I'm saying? Gotta cut the cord.
Cut the cord. Chunk the deuces.
And if people don't deal with shit like, I mean, I know everybody deal with things differently. Like I'm gonna say, I'm a realistic person and shit. I can cut a nigga off with no problem and be cool with it the next day.
Man.
Well, like, oh, I gotta call him up. I shouldn't have did that. No, I don't made my decision. I'm not gonna play with it. Like I'm not going back and forth and give some type of illusion that I want to do it and all this other bullshit. Like, what the fuck we doing? No.
I'm on the same time, Blaine. If I cut your ass off, I don't go back. I don't go back. I do not double back. Some people double back. My whole thing is, if it didn't work out the first time, it's for a reason. It's for a real reason. So, great take. Anyway, sad news. Adult film star Miss John Doe, 24 years old, baby, dies after third BBL surgery. Friends blame fatal blood clot. It says here, according to her sister Moni, the cause of death was a fatal blood clot in her heart and neck, reportedly following a third Brazilian butt lift procedure. While official medical reports remain pending, the tragedy has reignited urgent discussions about the dangers associated with BBLs, a cosmetic surgery with the highest mortality rate among elective procedures. BBLs, which involve transferring fat to enhance the buttocks, carry significant risk, with the mortality rate estimated at 1 in 3,000. That's pretty high, far exceeding that of other cosmetic surgeries. According to studies published in the Aesthetic Surgery Journal, complications such as pulmonary fat embolisms and blood clots are leading causes of death, as highlighted by recent cases, including the deaths of Monique Miller in Miami in 2024 and Erica Russell in 2021. These incidents underscore the procedure's inherent dangers, often exacerbated by unqualified practitioners or inadequate surgical oversight. Lena Bina rose to prominence through platforms like TikTok, OnlyFans, where her humor, authenticity, and bold persona garnered a devoted following. Her death confirmed by close friends and fellow influencer Coco Bliss. Wow, rest in peace. Rhea, I'll let you start that one off, and I'm gonna finish that one. As a woman, I'm gonna let you start that one off.
I did a piece in 2021. It was a whole plane full of women who went to the Dominican Republic to get BBLs and shit. And I'm like, we are living in such a delusional world that I would never elect to get. I never would not allow that shit to get cut on. You don't know how you gonna heal. You don't know if you're gonna have blood clots. You don't know if you're gonna get infections, and you're in pain for weeks. You can't even sit down right because you want a big ass. Huh? You better work the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You better do some squats. I don't feel sorry for this young lady. That was her third surgery. Not her first, not her second, her third. She knew the complications of that shit.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of women who die daily. Jackie O, DC Young Fly baby mom died from that shit. She went to Miami. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is not there's no new news. And if you choose to get a BBL, I pray that you make it through, because that shit is the worst shit. Like he said, it's the most dangerous goddamn elective surgery to get. And y'all are doing that shit. And then y'all doing it for what? You know, she did it OnlyFans, so she was making money off her shit. But a lot of people get that shit for what? And then they get the booty and they don't get the man or whatever the life they think they're gonna get because they got the ass. Because then they mouth always like this. They always look angry. They don't never look like, you know what I'm saying? They can't even move this shit for real. I don't see them in the club can't trying to move it, can't move it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, they want to be down. I want to be down. You know what I'm saying? I was arguing with these young girls at my job because she was like, I said, the BBL shit, it was really a stripper girls shit. And then I feel like the pandemic, y'all got a little money, y'all got checks and shit. It went crazy. And she was like, they been having them in Miami. In Miami, they been having way before the pandemic. I was like, of course, a lot of people have them. I'm saying the influx, it rose during the pandemic, little young bo, little bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, but they know everything. They know fucking everything. Tell them shit. They know everything. I worked in a strip club. I seen what, you know what I'm saying? So me, they did that shit. They know a lot of strippers died for doing that shit.
Hell yeah.
In the basement, getting concrete put in their ass from fucking Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? Because they want a fat ass. That shit hard. It's clay. They got marks and shit. If you see, I don't know if you seen, K. Michelle did a special because she got her shit removed. But she had interviewed a lot of different women who got it. And then how it looks afterwards, you got to keep that shit up. That shit falls. It started looking weird. It started looking like it don't fit. No, it's not. You gotta have the money to keep that shit up. You better be a Kardashian and have Kardashian money, because that shit is not cheap. And then y'all go out bad. I just feel like y'all better love y'all motherfucking bodies. I think I love you. If you see it's more regular women who got me into strippers or people who got asses and shit, most of them hoes are single. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you need to love yourself and embrace yourself and let a nigga love you. Not what you got. And then they ass be leaking. They be having like, man, it's just a whole bunch of shit. They be having holes and shit. You can see the spots where they got the injections in on their ass. Filters is a good thing right now. Because people be putting filters over their shit, so you can't tell they had fucking beauty punches and beauty holes in their ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like that's some shit. If you get that shit, whatever happened to you, happened to you. Period. You know the goddamn complication. You know the what could happen. You don't see the worst case scenario and the best case. Now you never seen no best case. I never seen no best case. That's it.
Well said. No, you're right, Ree. I'm gonna just keep it all the way funky. What the fuck? I mean, ladies, I'm gonna hit y'all with the headline. God made men to like you in your natural state. I promise you, we are inherently attracted to the way God made you, the way you came out that womb. Niggas is attracted to that because that is nature. God did not make BBLs. That is not natural. That is not natural. It's a man that's going, if you got ass, it's men who love ass. It's men who love women with nice breasts. It's men who don't care nothing about ass. It's somebody that's going to like you regardless. It's not an outside job. It's an inside job that y'all got to fix. It ain't no fucking table with no doctor pumping no shit in and transferring nothing. What need to be transferred is your fucking mindset and your personality. Work on you. That's the real work. Because if it was just simple as going to get a plump ass, they'll all be married. But they're not. Because that don't solve it. As a matter of fact, it exacerbates it. Think about it. Ladies, if you ain't got a booty, guess what you can do? Go to the gym. It ain't nothing but a muscle. Go work on it. Grow it. Earn it the right way. But I can guarantee you this. Whatever you got, put some nice clothes on, nice pair of jeans, nice shirt, smell good, put a smile on your face when you step out, have a beautiful aura, and I promise you somebody gonna like your ass when you get outside. I can guarantee you that. Somebody gonna like that. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody want no woman with no damn BBL, and 10 years later, you got a fucking diaper booty? The fuck is that about? This motherfucker then dropped. You don't even know what the fuck is it, what's going on with that. The bigger thing is this, not a BBL. Get a motherfucking personality transplant. Change your personality. Get that redone over. Learn how to smile. Learn how to be grateful for what you got. Learn how to love yourself. Because at the end of the day, ain't no BBL, ain't gay. That ain't gonna fix nothing. That ain't gonna fix nothing. Because let me tell you something, for every man, I can guarantee you this: ass, breast, lips, all of them, that's just a supporting actor. The main character is that wet that God gave all women. That's the main character. Niggas is coming to see the main character. A chick can have a fat ass and she be like, well, no, you can just look at my ass. Nigga be like, I'm out. Cause I ain't wait.
I'm gonna say this too. A lot of women think because I don't know if they looked at celebrity wives or basketball player wives, they look like regular women. Don't none of them look like no goddamn strippers. Don't none of them have no big asses. They look like regular motherfuckers. So if you're trying to get that to get you to grab your ball and be your goddamn self, to grab that nigga. You ain't gotta do all that shit to grab no motherfucking successful man. It's like he says about your personality, your character. Work on your character. Work on your personality, how you move in life. Move in these rooms. How you feminine? How is your feminine side? Are you soft? Can you accommodate me? Can you really be there for him? Ask yourself that. Can you talk to him soft? Are you talking to him? Oh my God! Oh!
Exactly.
It's your way. It's your actions. It's how you carry yourself for real.
Fix your personality.
Real good. I done been engaged a couple times, and they was some real good men. Every man I fucked with was a real good man. I had some issues. I'm the runaway bride in those situations because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be a wife at those times.
But at least you own it though, Ree. But guess what? They wanted to marry you for you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So bottom line is, ladies, it's not a BPL. Stop doing that. It's dangerous, and at the end of the day, it ain't moving the needle. Because it might get you a few more trips it might get you a trip to Dubai. It might get you a couple bags. It's gonna get you used up. But ain't nobody wifing no woman because she got a BBL. Don't trust me. Get you a goddamn personality makeover. Get that. Go get that out. Get your spirit right. Get your inside woman together. Fix that. Fix your femininity. Fix your aura. When you walk out that door, do you smile? Do you project warmth? And like Ree said, do you know how to talk to a man? If you can work on that, you can have a goddamn a board as a booty. If you got femininity and you still got the main attraction and all women got that, you're gonna have a man.
Look at all these white women. They don't have no ass. They be having billionaire husbands. Billionaire husbands. No ass. No, nobody really. They look regular.
And the brothers that they get, and the brothers be over there, and the ones they get, they ain't got no ass. Come on now. So y'all have social media has allowed y'all to put too much premium on this fetish with asses. Okay? That ain't it. So please, ladies, love yourself more and stop with all that, man. You're killing yourself for nothing. 24 year 3/3 BBL. I'm like, Ree, I can't empathize because like this is not a novelty. You know how dangerous this is. People died from this, several people. So you're just rolling the dice for no reason. So anyway, moving along. All right, let's get into our main topic of the day. Man, is 50 the new 30 for moms? Career over family angles. All right, let's get into it. Did prioritizing careers in their 20s and 30s create the rise in late life motherhood? I'll let Ree kick that one off. Ree's had a career. She's been a mother. She still is a mother. She's been married. So I'll let Ree kick it off.
I guess being over 40, a lot of these people, my friends, they just not having babies. And what they wanted to do was to get their career out of the way. They wanted to live their life. They wasn't sure if they wanted to have kids. Then they found somebody, and he wanted kids, so they had kids. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, no, 50 is not the fucking new 30. 50 is still 50. You might look young, but you have no 50-year-old mornings. The shit okay. Your hip be hurting. You like, damn, you can't get out of the bed like you want to. You got to stretch. Like, ooh. You gotta sit in the bed for a minute, then you get your mind right, then you can get up.
Before you pop up.
Before you pop up, you gotta get a line first. You know, you can't just jump out the bed and go to the bathroom. You gotta stretch a little bit, sit there and think about it. Like, let me get that stuff. So, my whole point is this: I have seen a lot more the past several years in the pandemic. A lot of women in their 40s have babies. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, and I said it's for the reasons I said. They want to do career first. They want to travel. They want to live their life. And some of them didn't know if they want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? So it changed their mind when they met the person they're supposed to be with in life, and they had a child or whatever. So I think because a lot of them were thinkers, they want to make sure they financially could take care of this goddamn child. For one, can I take care of him? I don't want to live like mom. I live with my mom and them, like eating poker beans and shit every day. You know what I'm saying? So they want to make sure they can give their life that they child their life that they didn't have growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with it. And then it's like you got doctors now that it's not the same story you heard. Like, you know, you better have a baby before you're 25, or you better have a baby before you're 30, or your body is not gonna be able to carry your baby. Or you know what I'm saying? That shit was all lies. It's like people be telling people shit, and people believe it because they don't know the truth because they ain't researching it for themselves. But it's a lot of women in other countries having babies at 70.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And in the Bible, no women lived for 200 or 300 years and was having babies and babies and babies and babies. So it's about mindset, how you think and how you feel, and what you can do to me, and what you're capable of doing. If you want more kids and shit, or if you want kids at that age, go ahead and have them. People are living longer. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how to eat right. They know how to do things right. They know how to, like, you know, embrace getting older and having the money or the efficiency to eat better and do things that they can live them. They can live longer. Or however long they live, they can teach their kids how to do things. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it is what it is, baby. You know, 40 and up, having their babies. No, not for me, though. Good for y'all, though. Not for me. Goddamn, no.
Ree said, goddamn, no. Well said, Ree. There's not much I can really add to that. I agree. All I can say is I agree on that. Ain't too much more I can add to that. All right. Have women been told they can have it all without being warned about the fertility window? What you think, Ree?
Yes and no. Some people tell them, like, oh, you gotta have a baby, like I said, before you're 25 or before you're 30 or whatever. Your eggs are dried up and you're lost. You're not gonna be able to have any kids. And now some people have been told, like, you can have a baby whenever the fuck you want to. You know what I'm saying? So just get yourself together so when you do have a baby, you're able to take care of your child or whatever, and provide them a healthy life or whatever. So I think that's a half and half thing because some people have been told that shit. Like, I mean, I was hearing it from people when I was younger. Oh, you better have a baby before you're 25. Ooh, what you waiting on? Don't nobody want to fucking nut in you? Don't nobody want to have no baby with you? Ooh, what's wrong with you?
Well, yeah. I think that I don't have a problem with it, Reed. I think that it's pros and cons to both sides. If you have kids later, you're more established in who you are. Financially, you're more established. You deal with certain things is obviously, like you said, Reed, Father Time is undefeated. 50 is still 50. And that baby is still 2 years old. And you 50, that motherfucking baby too. And that right there, hey, that probably would be the biggest challenge, is the fact that energetically, you still got to keep up with that baby at 50 years old if you chose to do that. I think that women have been told, hey, you know what, you can have kids later. And I'm okay with that. Only thing I say is your pool to have that for men, because most men they gonna pop them babies out. I mean, niggas is gonna pop them out early, up to them most times. So most times you don't meet guys in their 40s that want more kids unless it's okay. It's now, say for instance, somebody like me, I want daughters. Well, okay, that's a little different, but I do have 3 sons already. So it's not as if I don't already have kids. It's just that I want some more. But that's a different circumstance, and that's with a younger woman. But as it relates to this topic, I do agree. Hey, if you like it, I love it. But just do know, as Ree said, that damn 50-year-old body is a 50-year-old body. So, and that two is two. And if you're gonna be running around with two, it's a lot easier when you're 25 to run around with two than you is at that damn 50. Shit. So that's my take on that. But if you like it, hey man, I love it. Question: does wanting kids after 40 shrink the dating pool or just filter it out? Yeah, I think so. Because I think that for me, I met women that were in their 40s and they was like, yeah, I want kids. I don't know if I didn't want a kid with somebody that was in their 40s. I wanted a kid with somebody that was younger. For me, because hey, one of us gotta have some goddamn energy for the goddamn little Mighty Mouse over here. And if we both in our 40s, hey, that ain't hey, I know I ain't gonna get up every 3 hours all the time. So I think it was better for me. I want somebody younger, but I have met women that in their 40s that do want kids, and I just wasn't a good fit for me. It's what me and Ree talked about earlier, being aligned with your goals and what you want versus what you don't want. So the question is, I don't know how many guys that are in their 40s or women that date in their 40s. I don't know the pool of men that'll be interested in that. So, Ree, maybe you can speak to that.
No, I can't.
Ree said, I can't because I don't want no goddamn kids.
I sure the fuck don't. Especially now. Hell to the no.
Right.
No.
Right.
I'm gonna say something. In 2023, I got me a little cat. It was so cute. His name is Baby. And pets are worse than children. He would wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and do that little color. They start running all around and shit like that or whatever. Running. And I'm like, if you don't go to fucking sleep, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And during the daytime, he sleep all day like a little cute little kid. And then at nighttime, he fucking was crazy. He had me running around. I'm feeling young and shit. Like, nigga. And then he would hide. I had to go catch him and capture him and shit. I was like, oh, no. I got to give him away. So I gave him to my brother. You can't give him away.
You got a goddamn cat away, Ree.
I did. I couldn't deal with that shit. And now he's big and shit. He's like a little lion. So I had a little tiger, not lion, a little tiger. So I went over there and he was looking at me like, I said, baby, it's your real mommy. I know how's your step parents treating you. And then he like, went around and ran out of the way. So no, I can't do kids. I mean, if you want to have kids at 40 and shit, you probably got your nanny, you probably got some money, you can get a little help. But it's not for me.
All right. Well, Ree, you didn't gave little goddamn Simba away. All right. Simba said, "Fuck."
I had to go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. You want to, what do you call it? You know, they be doing the Zoom thing, Zoom.
Hey, I tell you what. Give me a dog. Give me a dog. And honestly, at least with Zeus, he's 9. Zeus is a senior citizen. That nigga know how to go to bed. That nigga got a bedtime 10 o'clock. That nigga in the bed.
And see, you got an old dog. Now he old. He an old man now.
Hey, Rick, he old, got gray hair.
He got gray hair?
Yeah, Zeus got gray hair. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Zeus, he salt and peppered out. Goddamn it. He like, nigga, I'm chilling, nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, so I like that. Good take, Ree. All right. For women over 40 looking to become mothers, how much pressure does that put on dating? I just think that, man, again, that from my experience, the women that I've met, the few that I've talked to over 40, it ain't really I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to, I want to have kids, I want to start a family. It creates this urgency. And where when your pool for choosing a mate was larger, you chose your career. Not knocking it, nothing wrong with that. But as you get older, your dating pool shrinks. It's just the reality of what it is. It just is. So, for a woman trying to have kids in her 40s. So, yeah, I'm sure it puts a lot of pressure. And I'm sure you probably eschew away a lot of quality men because they just like, yo, I ain't on that type of time. So I'm sure it's very challenging. Very challenging. Any of your friends have those challenges?
No, I don't even have those challenges. Let me say something. Well, this is why I don't date younger dudes. When I was dating younger dudes, they're like, you can still have kids, can't you? I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think I can.
Yes, you can, Ree. You can pop out one more. You got one more in you. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm like, I don't think so. So if that's what you're looking for, I ain't the one. All the young niggas I dated asked me that, and they weren't even young. They're like 38, and they wanted kids, and they felt like I would be a good candidate. Don't think so.
Oh,
no.
yeah. Mama Ree. Mama Ree.
He'll be mad at me because I'll be like, look, we can't be together, but I can get the baby on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? So he had to raise the baby. I can get on the weekend. I can't have all the time though.
So you're gonna be the baby mama?
Yeah. Yep.
So you gonna switch roles?
I'm gonna take care of the baby. He'll be paying child support and everything. So
We gonna be a baby mama. He said, "Fuck that." Hey, put me on papers. I can't.
On papers.
I can't with you. I can't. Reed talking about going on papers, y'all.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Truth. You don't want the truth? That's the truth.
And I love me some truth now. All right. Well, Reed says she can't do it. Should women over 40 be upfront about wanting kids on the first few dates? Hell yeah. Yeah. Ladies, for those out there that want kids on the first, and you're over 40, you better say that shit out the gate. Hey, Leroy, I'm just letting you know, Leroy, I'm interested in having kids, Leroy. You better let Leroy know early. Let him know early. Don't waste nobody's time. Tell the truth. Don't, like we was talking earlier, don't get down that road and Leroy be like, no, I ain't know you wanted no kids. You better tell him you wanted kids. So be honest, be upfront, please. So yeah, I'm a proponent. Be transparent. You definitely should. Ree?
Hell no. You don't know that nigga. You don't want kids with him. You gotta need to know that nigga first. Get to know him, and if you feel like, oh, I kind of like him, then you let him know what your thoughts are of your future. Don't be telling him no. You didn't get to know him because it's just the first couple of dates. You really don't know what type of personality he is. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't agree with that. Feel that shit out first before you tell them any of your goddamn business.
Well, I want to know. I'm like Joe. I want to know. Hey, Ree.
No.
I don't want to get to date 3, but like, damn, I'm feeling shawty. She talking about, yeah, I want to kill. Oh, shit. Nah, I didn't wasted 3 dates. You better tell me.
You got to know a good person. Yeah, you realize that y'all wasn't on the same alignment, but she a good person.
Yeah, and I wish you
didn't spend no money for those days. You could have went to a coffee house. You could have went on a park. You could have ain't be no money on those days. You spend time on the person. Don't think like that. Don't think like that, Mac.
Okay, Ree. I hear you. Y'all better tell me. Ree wants you to lie to her anyway. Ree tell you. Ree famous. She all over the internet. You better lie to me, nigga. Lie to me, nigga. That's a sound bite. I'm gonna put that on the intro one day. You better lie to me, nigga. Lie to me. Ree went viral. She went viral.
That's not saying they cheat on me. Yeah, they better lie to me.
All right, y'all.
Hold on though about that. I've been thinking lately, and I'm thinking about my views have kind of changed on that. If we have an open relationship, communication. Just tell me the truth. I might be with it. I might be with it.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Put some pimping in it. What the fuck has happened? Because you sit up here and you was like, no, Mac, no. I sent Ree different stats in the D in messages. I don't need to keep seeing that shit. I know what it is out there, Mac. What happened? Now, what did Cordell tell you that made you change your mind?
Well, it wasn't Cordell. I've been starting to read a lot of like African passages and shit. Like the monogamous thing really was Western. It's really the white man. The black man wasn't like on that shit. So it's really not in our culture. So I've been like getting open mind. I've been reading that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then thinking about things a little different. That's all.
I respect that, Ree.
It's not in our culture for real. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, y'all! Did y'all hear that? This clip will go viral because Ree has officially said she might be open. She might be open. So if you a guy out there and you got a girlfriend, you might want to holler at Ree now.
Wait a minute, hold on. I ain't say all that. I ain't say all that. No.
So what's the rules, Ree?
Okay, so no, if we're talking, if we're dating, and we're not really official yet or whatever, and you want to date other women, I'm not gonna get mad at that or whatever. Just don't just be honest with me, because and then if we're having sex, I need to know who else you fucking, because that shit is serious to me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't play about that. So just gotta be honest with me. I might be with it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit y'all with some fertility numbers. Women under 30 have a 25% chance of conceiving per month, which drops to around 15% by age 35, and just 5% by age 40. So this fertility cliff and trends, it's really exaggerated because the decline is gradual, to what Ree was saying earlier. Though 35 is used as a marker because egg quality and quantity becomes noticeably lower around that time. From 1990 to 2019, births among women aged 35 to 39 increased by 67%, while those aged 20 to 24 dropped by 43%, showing rising trends in delayed motherhoods. So, you were right. I mean, I have to agree. I just think that we were told it's programming. We were programmed, hey, get it out the way, get them kids out the way. But then again, you're struggling like a motherfucker. You going through some hard time. I would have been a lot easier. Probably, dealing with them goddamn the mothers of my kids. If I was financially solvent, like where I'm at now. But I'm still trying to find my way, figure it out, grinding, learning who I am, and going through all of that. So I think it's pros and cons. I wouldn't trade it. I still think it was the best path for me. Because children matured the fuck out of me, and it settled me down, and it gave me clarity. So for me, it was a great thing. But hey, ladies, have you a baby at 40? Have you a baby? So I ain't got a problem with that, man. Wrapping it up, y'all. Moving on. Closing. Overall, I'm gonna have one last question. Do men avoid dating women over 40 who want kids? Some do, probably some don't. We can't speak for everybody. I don't like to paint, people with a broad brush. I can't speak for the majority. I just know it's a lot of guys my age that, I've heard that aren't interested in that. But then again, there are some guys who are. So I just think, again, to each his own. But I don't know. I can't really definitively say they are or they aren't. Do what works for you. At the end of the day, the takeaway from this is do what works for you. But I do agree with Ree. 50 is still 50. And goddamn it, that won't change. So just do know if you have a baby late, you better have your motherfucking energy together. That's all I can tell you about that. You better get your energy game up. In Hollywood, star Al Pacino at 82 has announced, don't you start shaking your head, that he is expecting his fourth child with his 29-year-old girlfriend, Noor Alfallah. Okay. And yeah, Ree said this is me, and I damn right that would be me. Yeah, because that's gonna be me, 82 with a 20, probably about 29, 30. That sounds about right. And I probably would have a kid. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. He gotta leave that goddamn money to somebody. Al say, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it to these kids. I ain't got a problem with it, Ree. What's your thoughts on Al?
He's too fucking old.
Oh,
82, your fourth goddamn baby ain't even here. Look, to me, I understand when you in love, you fucking, it feel good. And, I'm pregnant again. You 82 years old. That's okay, baby. We have the money. But we don't have you. How long we gonna have you? That's the problem. How long we gonna have your ass? You 80 fucking 2, my nigga. People are dropping like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have your money. I'm gonna have your kids. Gonna be cool, but it's just different to me. I mean, I know men can have babies until they're 100. I understand.
That's true.
That don't mean you should, though. I'm getting like the New York niggas. That don't mean you should. I'm arguing. I'm yelling.
That don't mean you should, though, son. You know what I mean? Word up.
Already.
That shit is fugazi, baby.
That
But
part, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go with nature. If God is allowing me to be able to make babies to the day I die, He said, "Be fruitful and multiply." I'm gonna
You
be
know what?
fruitful and multiply.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's me, Ree. That's sorry. Okay, guys. Illinois becomes the first state to ban AI therapy. Y'all get me started on this shit, this damn therapy. Let me start on this, Ree. Illinois has banned AI therapy through the Wellness and Oversight for Psychological Resources Act signed August 1st, 2025 to protect patients from unregulated AI's potential harms, safeguard jobs of licensed therapists, and ensure services come from qualified human. AI is allowed only for admin tasks like scheduling. Go ahead, Ree. I go ahead because I got a lot to say about it. Go ahead, Ree. Go ahead.
Well, I'm glad that they did that because AI can't tell you shit. They program, and you just listen to this motherfucker. You tell them shit, and then they be like, "Well, I already told you how they talk." Well, the reason why you are going through that is because no, what the fuck? That ain't no real person. That ain't no real, like, I don't know. I'm glad it's banned. That shit's not real. It's not real, you know what I mean? It's not real, son. Go to a real person, yo. If you want to get really healed. Feel me? So I don't know. I'm glad it's banned. That's all I gotta say.
First of all, if anybody would sit their monkey ass down and talk to a goddamn AI therapist, you got some you got bigger issues. Now, it's one thing. Last week we were talking about going sit your ass, plop your ass in front of a goddamn stranger on the couch you don't know, Dr. Rosenberg. Or you gonna go talk to goddamn it a motherfucking AI Al. Who the fuck is he? He ain't never cried, laughed. He ain't lost nobody. This nigga ain't never had no barbecue. He ain't no chicken wings. This motherfucker ain't ever had sex. The fuck is you gonna talk to an AI therapist for? Like, who would sit down there? We are living in a time where people are so psychologically fucked up that they would talk to an AI therapist. Have we become that disjointed as a population of human beings? AI is not meant to be your homeboy, your homegirl. AI was meant for fucking helping you with admin tasks. Like, hey, I need some help for this goddamn homework. Hey, what's the shortest way from here to goddamn in Alabama? Oh, here's a shortcut over there, Mac. Do this. Not no fucking what's wrong with why did my mommy leave me at 7? I keep trying to tell y'all that, man. Your therapists are the people that know you the best. Fuck out of here, man. Oh my God. What is wrong with people, Ree? Boy, these times we live in. All right, man. All right. David Justice. He's okay. David Justice. Let me give y'all some history who David Justice is. He was a pretty good, very good baseball player, played for the Atlanta Braves back in the day. He married Halle Berry, one of the most, at that time, one of the prettiest women that was on earth breathing. Facts. She proposed to him after dating for only 5 months. He said okay, but he really didn't know. He said his heart wasn't really into it. Then he left because he says that, you know what, her lack of traditional values. She don't cook, she don't clean. So, as beautiful as she was, and all of that, the man wanted a home cooked meal, and he wanted a woman to come back to do domesticated things. So at the end of the day, you can be fine as a motherfucker, but that don't mean you're gonna keep a man. And Halle Berry ain't no man ever left her because she wasn't fine. Ain't no man. But at the end of the day, I told y'all about these goddamn boring ass nines and dimes that can't do shit. They just look good. They just pretty ass mannequins. This man wanted him some goddamn pancake with some sausage and some scrambled eggs. Halle wasn't gonna do that. He wanted his goddamn clothes folded by, you know what I'm saying, his wife. Halle said, no, I'm gonna hire some help. He didn't want that. He wanted his wife. He wanted a traditional wife. And you wonder why these men leave these gorgeous women. It's because, again, after the thrill of having that woman and you realize it ain't much there, he left her. And whoever he left her with, she ain't prettier than Halle. Maybe she pretty ass. I don't know. But whoever he left her with, she knew how to cook and clean. Because at the end of the day, it's about, can you feed a man? Can you bring him some peace? So, man, here's a prime example. Beauty don't keep a man. It might attract him, but it don't keep him. Any thoughts on that, Ree?
Yeah. I told you about Deion Sanders. That's why he broke up with his wife, Pilar Sanders. When he retired and he realized she didn't do shit. When he got home, and he was like, what you do all day? This all you do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. And he had to report the divorce papers signed up quick and divorced her ass because she wasn't what he thought she was. Because he was never there. He was always on the road. He was always playing. So he wasn't around her like that. When he got around her like that, yeah, she's beautiful. But what else can you do? Yeah. What else can you do besides be beautiful?
Nothing. Just be beautiful.
I gotta let you go.
Yeah. But
thank you for my kids, but you gotta go.
Yeah, hey, you don't know how to hook no goddamn turkey legs up, baby. I what the fuck I'm gonna do with you?
You don't know how to do shit but work out. Because she works out and shit. You know, I see her workout videos. She's really good with that. But that's all she knows how to do. Work out. That's all she know how to do is work out. That's all she anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, ain't got no personality, ain't nothing. So yeah, Deion, Pilar, Hallie, gorgeous women, but they.
I'm gonna say this though, David Justice could have kept that shit to himself though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't need to know everything about what happened to your relationship. Like that shit was so long ago. That was in the 90s. We're in the 20s at this point. Why did you have to call her out or say those things about her? Now she's in a healthy relationship with a guy named Ben. But you know, she a Leo, so I'm around for Holly. So she crazy. She did some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But like that shit, y'all old, y'all in y'all 50s now. Like, why the fuck are you bringing that shit up now? That's what I'm saying. Like, why? What? Why do we gotta know
that? And why they interviewing this nigga? He ain't hit a baseball in 30 fucking years. Why are we talking to Dave Justice? This nigga ain't hit a baseball in 30 years. Nigga, what the fuck is you? You ain't done nothing.
That part. What the fuck? What is this conversation to talk? Why are we having this conversation?
Yeah, so only reason this is relevant is because your connection to Hallie, who's still relevant. Because, nigga, you ain't hit a baseball in 30 years, nigga. I don't know what the fuck we talking to you about, nigga. Anyway, next. Last one, y'all. 60% of women admit to faking pleasure during intimacy. All right, Ree, this is right up your alley. When a woman loves you, sometimes she lies. Not about where she's been, not about who she's with, but about how she feels in the moment, especially in bed. Studies show that 60% of women admit to faking pleasure during intimacy. Psychologists say this often isn't about manipulation. It's about avoiding conflict, protecting a partner's ego, or trying to speed up an experience that isn't satisfying. Philosophically, this raises a question. Is love about honesty at all costs or about preserving harmony, even if it means hiding the truth? Here's the problem. Faking it might keep the peace for a night, but it can quietly erode trust and block real intimacy in the long run. Sometimes the most loving thing a woman can do isn't pretending. It's telling the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. I'm going to let our resident sex therapist tackle that first.
I mean, that's a true statement. A lot of people, men and women, they fake orgasms because they want to get the shit over with. They don't want no arguments and shit like that or whatever. Like, they don't got too complacent with the fucking shit. They don't know how to try to make it better. They just don't give a fuck. They just give up. You know what I'm saying? And that causes problems because if I'm not being pleased, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, nigga, you're not pleasing me. I can't. Right. I can't fake the moans and shit. I'm gonna tell you what you can do. I'm gonna show you how to please me. People need to have communication because a lot of that shit is true. A lot of people lie. They lie. That's what they do.
Right.
It's over with because they don't want no arguments. They want to keep the peace. Like they say, keep the peace, and they don't want to explore. They don't want to just try new things. Like, this will make me happy. This is what you need to do. This is I'm gonna show you what feels good on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have those conversations, so they fuck themselves. That's all I got to say about it.
Well, my whole thing is this: sex is too important to be faking it. Sex is important, and I'm not going to say life is short because I believe words are too powerful to say life is short. I'm going to say life is too important and precious to be here having bad sex. If you ain't being pleased, that's a problem. And in the long run, you're hurting yourself, and you setting yourself up. You putting yourself in a position to cheat, because what's going to happen is you're still going to be curious, and that itch ain't being scratched, and so you either gonna one day do some shit you're gonna regret, or it's gonna come out one way or another that you're not satisfied sexually. I don't agree with that. And I think that if you're not good at sex, there are things that you can do to improve. It's a skill. It takes practice. If you're a man, you got to be patient. You got to be aware. It takes, you got to have a desire to want to please. You can't be selfish. And that's important as a male. If you want to be a great lover, you have to be giving. Um, and if you don't have to have, from what as plenty of women say, you ain't got to have a goddamn porno a porno stick. You know what I mean? Use what you got. Learn how to use it. They got things that they got toys. They got all kind of ways that you can make sure that your mate is being pleased, man. So I think it's incumbent upon men to make sure you know how to please your woman. That's a part of it. Like cooking, like providing, protecting. It's also a part of it. It's something that my great grandmother told me, and I share this on air. I've never said this before. And she said, "Baby, let me tell you something. You can pay all the bills. You can buy all the cars, flowers, candies, all that's nice." She said, "But if you ain't a real man behind them doors, you ain't gonna never be respected. So you better be a real man in that bedroom." And that came from my great grandmother. And ain't a woman ever said she was wrong, because she wasn't. So that's important. And that's all I got to say about that. Any closing thoughts, Ree, before we get up out of here?
Since tonight's topic was about women over 40, being a woman over 40, I think it's a privilege to be over 40. We made it. We made it to this.
Amen.
And we don't know everything. We still learning. We're loving ourselves. So I want us to continue to love ourselves, continue to explore, continue to treat others as we want them to treat us. Just be good people. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share. Love you. Mean it. It's my birthday in 5 days.
Hey. Blast Podcast. Make sure y'all, hey man, everybody is gonna watch this in the future. Make sure y'all, hey man, bless. Hey, it's Ree's birthday. Reach out to her. Make sure you follow her. Cause believe me, she gonna tell you every goddamn day leading up to it. I'm getting close to my birthday. So you ain't gonna forget. She gonna remind you. So show us some love, man. Ree gives the world a lot of love. She's a bright light in the world, and let's make sure that, hey, if she's touched you anyway, ain't nothing wrong with blessing somebody on their cash app, man. Send her a little love, man. Let her know. Might be a nice little steak dinner for her, her or something. Who knows? But anyway, I do agree with that. To grow older is a blessing. And older women, older men, it's a blessing, because getting older is not the one. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. And to get older and to be active and to look good and be and to still be holding and to still have young men trying to have babies with you, that's a blessing, man. So, hey, y'all, appreciate y'all. God bless everybody, man. Be safe. Run these numbers up. Subscribe. Share this shit out. And we will see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all. We out.